The Trump administration is also facing several court battles over its efforts to deport millions of illegal immigrants. A federal judge accusing the Trump administration of treating deportees worse than Nazis, as the White House invoked a state secrets privilege, refusing to share more information about recent deportation flights. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is on Capitol Hill this morning with the latest. Tom, things getting heated as the White House continues to fight these court orders.
That's right. Good morning from Capitol Hill, Markie. Look, this court battle only seems to be intensifying at this point. But this morning, that temporary restraining order barring deportations of alleged gang members under the Alien Enemies Act, that still remains in place after a three-judge panel declined to make any sort of changes. But an appeals court heard 2 hours worth of oral arguments here in D.C. on Monday, with the Justice Department again calling for that order to be lifted. But the ACLU on the other side of this claimed many of the people sent to Salvador earlier this month were not actually gang members, and the panel's only Democratic appointee pushed back against the government's use of the Alien Enemies Act, saying the Trump administration completely skipped due process.
There were plane loads of people. There were no procedures in place to notify people. Nazis got better treatment under the Alien Enemy Act than has happened here.
That comment from Judge Patricia Millett drew sharp criticism from the Trump team. Take a listen.
Well, it's ridiculous. It's just another example of a radical judge saying something that's just disgusting. We removed terrorists. And to compare that any way whatsoever with Nazis is disgusting on every level.
And Markie, adding on to this tension we're seeing between the Trump administration and federal judges, the Department of Justice has come out saying it doesn't plan to share much information about these deportation flights, including the timeline of when the flights took off and when they entered international airspace, citing privacy records and citing state secrets privilege and all this. But again, adding on to the tension we're seeing with the courts right now, Markie.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.